Modern adult life is built around accumulation. For decades, we are trained to measure success by amassing physical possessions, buying larger properties, and building sprawling financial portfolios. Entering your 60s changes the math. A 5-bedroom house and a lifetime of collected items stop functioning as a measure of success and quickly transition into a massive physical and cognitive liability. Facing the prospect of sorting and moving decades of belongings causes legitimate anxiety. Psychologists define this as relocation stress syndrome, a recognized trauma response triggered directly by the overwhelming scale of a late-in-life move. The family home that once provided a sanctuary eventually becomes a hazard. Stairs turn into daily mobility barriers, and routine property upkeep morphs into an exhausting physical burden. The complexity extends to our paperwork. A scattered portfolio of accounts across different institutions or states creates a bureaucratic maze when it comes time to access retirement benefits or calculate shifting tax burdens. Successfully navigating these later years requires abandoning our lifelong instinct to acquire. Instead, the goal becomes a deliberate philosophy of editing your life down to what actually serves you. Swedish author Margareta Magnusson coined a name for this process: Swedish death cleaning. It is a methodical, emotion-conscious approach to systematically stripping away unnecessary possessions. This specific methodology has gained widespread traction in Western pop culture as a reliable framework for decluttering, even serving as the basis for a Peacock television series produced by comedian Amy Poehler. The method relies on distinct rules to prevent overwhelm. The first rule is to begin the edit with the largest physical items in the home, like unwieldy furniture, to create immediate visual progress and build momentum. The second rule delays the hardest decisions. Highly sentimental items like photos and personal letters are strictly avoided early in the process to prevent emotional roadblocks from halting your progress. The third rule requires you to identify and permanently discard all just-in-case emergency items. In reality, these objects only serve to generate ongoing clutter. The fourth rule demands a digital detox. Your scattered email accounts, deeds, and online passwords must be streamlined and recorded in a single master document. Completing this physical edit grants seniors immediate control over their space. It also ensures surviving loved ones won't navigate a logistical maze of possessions while grieving. Once you curate your belongings, your physical housing footprint needs an edit to match. Many achieve this in their current home through universal design, a set of architectural standards meant to make spaces accessible for all abilities. This means widening doorways, removing floor thresholds, and reinforcing bathroom walls for grab bars. These specific modifications mathematically reduce the probability of home accidents, eliminating the most common mobility traps and fall hazards. For those who do not want to retrofit an older house, the alternative environmental edit is downsizing into a dedicated 55-plus independent living community. Municipalities also offer downsizing paths for those on fixed incomes. Cities like Toronto administer rent-geared-to-income housing, where monthly housing payments are directly scaled to a senior's specific financial reality. Whether modifying a current home or moving to a smaller one, matching your physical environment to a curated lifestyle removes daily friction and danger. Downsizing to a new state or province also triggers a mandatory cascade of financial edits and bureaucratic hurdles. In the United States, relocating across state lines dictates how your income is taxed, and it requires direct coordination with federal agencies to ensure retirement benefits flow uninterrupted. Canadian seniors face similar structural hurdles. Managing old-age security payments and navigating different provincial tax rates requires active coordination with new regional tax authorities. Healthcare coverage operates under rigid regional rules. Because Medicare plan networks are localized, a physical move dictates an immediate mandatory adjustment to your specific health coverage. This period of transition involves significant capital, money from a home sale, or funds set aside for aging-in-place renovations. This concentration of liquidity attracts specific predatory schemes. In Ontario, class action lawsuits involving Finance It and VaultPay have highlighted how seniors are targeted with high-interest home loan scams precisely when they are most focused on property updates or relocation. Preemptively simplifying a financial portfolio protects seniors from hidden state penalties and insulates them from bad actors looking to exploit the confusion of a move. Decluttering a home and downsizing a lifestyle often triggers a psychological fear that you are surrendering your independence to old age. The reality is exactly the opposite. Systematically editing your belongings, housing, and finances is an act of total personal agency. Delaying these decisions until a sudden medical crisis or a fall forces the issue means those choices will be made hastily by stressed family members on your behalf. Taking these steps while your health and mobility are stable ensures you are the one dictating the terms. You decide which heirlooms stay, where you live, and how your finances are structured for the long term. Methodical preparation removes the guesswork from the future. It ensures that when your needs eventually change, your family isn't left to manage a crisis. They're simply following a plan you've already perfected.